From KXAN Austin News, this is First Warning Weather, Winter Storm Team coverage.
A very good morning to you. Snow hitting central Texas overnight, causing some major problems across the area.
Dozens of accidents all across the area. Cars ended up completely turned around on 183 near Olin, causing a backup overnight.
We have crews all over the place. We know several accidents along the interstate within the first hour of this wintry mix when it started to fall. Right now, the wrecks are continuing. Deborah Wynn is watching your traffic to make sure that you get to work or to school on time.
And we have about 3 or 4 people in the weather center, so we've got you covered on all bases. Let's get straight to the forecast now. Natalie Stoll and Sean Rutherford and Jim Spencer.
Yeah, everybody here this morning, and certainly working hard to bring you every piece of information about this. Jim and Natalie working through the night to let you know what's happening. We've talked about this for a week with the extreme cold, and we knew we had a chance for snow heading out of the weekend and into this week. And late last night, it started to fall, and now we have more than just a dusting for a lot of folks. In fact, probably an inch or more in many locations. Really need to stay tuned to what's happening this morning. We're not telling you what to do for your commute this morning, but from personal experience driving in, really would discourage getting out there and trying to do anything. Besides that, kids want to stay home anyway and play, if they're not already out playing it right now. At the moment, this is what it looks like on Storm Profiler. The snow edging through the area. It is going to be a situation where, in times, if you're having to drive through this, that it's going to reduce your visibility. Now, we're not used to it, but we can manage. And just being very careful with this is the best way to go. There have been numerous wrecks, in some cases, at least one report of a fatality. And that is just a terrible, sad fact of all this. But you can see the snow moving out of the areas of western Travis County right now and through the area of downtown. At times, this was heavy enough to reduce visibility just from driving. It also is something that we're not used to, so it sticks to the windshield. And this is a little bit different from what we've seen in previous times. This snow actually compacts and it sticks to things. If you're driving, you'll notice that it sticks to your tires, can make a slipping hazard if you have to get out and you're leaving here in the next couple of minutes. Be very careful, because as you go up to stop signs, if you don't give yourself just an inordinate amount of space to stop, you're going to find yourself sliding right through that. So please be careful. That's what it looks like. I'm going to back up a little bit here and give you a little bit wider perspective. Natalie here with me this morning, and we're going to look at Viper. That's the bigger perspective of it. You can see that it is overall a big, long line of snow that Jim has been covering through the morning hours. I'm going to find the clicker. There we go. Now we're doing a line of snow that is stretching from San Antonio, and they have reports there. Jim's covering this, and you can see the line that he's covering in right here. This is a line of snow that rolled through the San Antonio area and paralyzed them. If you're familiar with 410, 1604, all of that, a big hub of roads going through it, they're locked down. So this is 410 right here, and then 1604 that runs around it. They're saying right now that it's paralyzing the city as far as travel. So their advice, obviously, is to lock down, just stay put. If you have kids, they're going to want to stay home and play in the snow anyway. But you can see how this traveled up I-35 through Austin, all the way up beyond. But it's been a good line of snow. Hays County, Jim, you had said about Hays County there were 100 wrecks plus? Over 100 wrecks plus in this area. So as you try to put your plans together, we're not going to tell you what to do, but we can tell you this. A lot of people have tried to get out there. Obviously, in Hays County alone, over 100 people made that effort and didn't end up so well. So please give it some caution out there as you go through the morning hours. This is going to come to an end. Delays on schools, hit KXAN.com. Natalie's been covering this as well, and has this. Natalie, we're going to update with, can we see what's happening right now? She's getting some things put together.
Yeah.
Hit our website at KXAN.com and check out the closures. We have a special winter weather tab on the very top there. It gives you the road closures, school closures, everything you can think of. So give yourself some time to go through this, make that decision. If you want to go ahead and switch it, you're welcome to. There we go, KXAN.com. That tab on the very top, this is what we're talking about. Our web team, we have people that you'll never see here at the station that work constantly to bring you more than just a website with some stories on it. This tab running across here gives you closures and delays, the different road conditions, and Austin Energy's webpage. We have those rolling outages. If you want to see if there's anything in your area that's causing you trouble, that would be the place to do it as well. And overall, every information, at least one fatality accident overnight from that. And then, of course, all the photos. Please, you're welcome to send them in, weather at KXAN.com, or if you want to use the Report It app, use that as well. There's more information on our website as we go through the day today. All right, real quick, the way it's shaping up, 21 degrees. A breeze that's been fairly steady, and snow falling here in the Austin area. Across the area, we've had snow. It started out to the west. We have very cold temperatures, 20s, even teens, 18 in Fredericksburg. We're at 21 here in Austin, 19 in Georgetown. This is not going to melt anything out there. So please, if you're thinking about getting out and driving, really would advise against it, at least for the morning. There's the line of snow. Jim was talking about this secondary line that is building up, affecting the areas of Mason County, out the Western Hill Country, Mason County, Brady, McCullough County, and more. If you're traveling north, obviously this snow is headed that direction, so there may be even more delays and more issues that direction. All right, temperatures in the 20s through the noontime hour, maybe up to about 35. If we do get to 35 and we get some sunshine, it is going to try to melt this. Our concern is on this, and it's a secondary concern. It freezes, it's wet, it may not necessarily evaporate or run off quickly enough, which means that tomorrow morning when we get back out down into the 20s, we may also see it freeze up and it becomes an icing issue.